Hey there, good morning. Yep, it's me. It's the Ski Man with another podcast, an audio podcast. Hey, today let's talk about something I call the charging profile, or some like Kyle Connor called the charging curve. And I've used that term, I think they're interchangeable, but you cannot just go by the specs published for your car. You can't say, well, the max speed that I can put juice in a fast charge is X and the battery size is Y, and therefore it's going to take Z number of minutes. It doesn't quite work that way. There's a lot of factors involved, a lot more than you might imagine. But think about this. Oh, and by the way, we're sponsored by Fast Charge Energy. That's also the website, fastchargeenergy.com. Check us out. So, long story short, I'm looking at this Mercedes, looking at it online, and I see some articles about it. And I see an article about the charging of different EVs. And so the Mercedes Benz EQS, they've got some numbers on it. And so I said, well, I wonder how true that is. Can I find where somebody's actually charged this particular vehicle? The claim was you could go from 10% to 80% state of charge in 31 minutes. And it only has a max, I say only, of 200 kW. That's a lot more than most cars. It's double the rate of, say, a Mustang Mach-E. And it's got a 107 kW battery pack, which is by most standards huge. Anyhow, this car actually lives up to the standard. Think about that. So I find that Kyle Connor has actually done a test on charging this. And he took the car all the way down to zero. Okay, so zero state of charge. And what was he able to accomplish? Well, in 31 minutes, he was able to put 73% into the battery after 31 minutes, 73%, from 0 to 73. So definitely you can go from 10% to 80, okay, in 31 minutes, as the article was stating. And that, again, is amazing. But you can see the curve. At 73%, and the battery, or the charger, was running around 197, 198 kW at the start, okay, when it was at 0. But by the time you get to 73%, it had slowed, the charging profile had slowed the rate of flow down to 120 kW. Okay? So that's part of that curve. I thought I saw somewhere around 40%. It started to slow down. And by the time we got to 73%, it was down to 120 kW. Sorry, I dropped my iPad there. Sorry for that noise. But still, again, this is impressive. I saw a battery curve on one that was not impressive. I mean, it dropped off significantly after about 40%. Actually, less than 40%. So the cool thing is, if you're looking at a car, you can find a review. There's somebody that's probably done a video of the charging profile somewhere on YouTube. Now, how cool is that? So, hey, if we can help, you got to reach out. You have not because you ask not. And if you're in one of the 47 continental United States of America, okay, we don't do business in California, Alaska, or Hawaii, and you're looking for chargers, you have questions, you're wondering, hey, what's the status? It looks like this charger is going to be available. Is it really available? We could help. So text the word support to our mobile, 330-992-4754. And the first 47 people that text us, we will grandfather you into our support contract for zero, no charge the first year of service. That's right. Now, is this even going to be a service? I don't know. It depends on what kind of reception we get. But if you're driving an EV and you're frustrated, you would love to have a second pair of eyes, or maybe a third or fourth pair of eyes, looking over the landscape for you, we'd be happy to help. We typically use PlugShare, but we can use other apps as well to try to figure out what's your chances of actually getting where you're going when you hope to get there. Again, we do recommend, if you're actually going to be driving a lot, if you're going to leave your backyard, I like to say, then you probably ought to be looking at a Tesla. Okay. Again, the supercharger network is real, and it's profound, and it's available to Tesla owners today. Yes, there will be some expansion to other OEMs. We don't know what that'll look like. One of the rumors is they're going to limit the number of Tesla chargers that can actually be used by other OEMs, and not limit in the sense of penalize, but limit in the sense it's going to take time and energy to convert some of those over, some of the charging over. And then there's other cases out west where they might have 40 Tesla chargers and there's still a line to get charged. So there's a lot of moving parts here. But if we can help, reach out and do let us know. By the way, do check out our website. As I said, we're sponsored by fastchargeenergy.com. You can sign up for our newsletter. We'll keep you in the loop. So remember, it's going to be just about as great a day as you make up your mind to make it. So join me and the amazing team I put together at fastchargeenergy.com, and let's have a great time.